Hi, I'm Sarah from Wellbeat, and I want to talk to you about what mindfulness isn't. So it seems to me that a lot of people are quite surprised when I say that you can use mindfulness in a war zone, or that it's useful for performance athletes, or using it when you're in really high adrenaline or high pressure scenarios. So I think it's worth just looking at what mindfulness isn't, and that it isn't just this idea of sitting in a field meditating when all is calm.
First of all, it's not just for these guys, the tree-hugging lefties. Although, if you are one of these people, then good for you. Trees like to be hugged after all. I think Ruby Wax put it best in her excellent book, Mindfulness for the Frazzled. It's not about learning to be nice to people, or saying hello to your dishes before you wash them, or learning to love your soap before you wash with it. It's not standing in the rain and smiling inanely, or moving in slow motion so that everybody behind you gets into a pile-up. She makes the joke, but I think you get the point. Mindfulness is not just something fluffy, it's actually mental fitness training. It can be likened to physical training. If you want to be stronger or faster, you train your heart and muscles. And if you want your brain to perform optimally, then you also need to train your brain. Every time you bring your awareness where you want it to be, you can think of this as a mental push-up. So it's definitely not fluffy. Here's another thing that mindfulness isn't. It's not about relaxation. Yes, you heard me right. One of the pleasant outcomes of practicing mindfulness can be relaxation, but that's not the primary purpose of mindfulness. Actually, there is some science that suggests that mindfulness could be quite stressful, especially when you start out. When you're learning a new skill, you tend to go into tunnel focus, and of course mindfulness is about focusing on one thing at a time, which further narrows your focus. And tunnel vision is a symptom of the sympathetic nervous system. So when we experience high levels of focus, we're actually mimicking a fight or flight scenario. And because the relationship between physiological symptoms and thoughts is two-way, mindfulness can perversely cause the fight or flight system to activate. Furthermore, if you become distracted and, dare I say, even bored when meditating, you may feel quite agitated and restless. This, I'm sure you'll agree, doesn't feel very relaxing.
So that's just a snippet, and that actually forms part of the wellbeing training on the Virti app that I'm currently developing. If you'd like to know a little bit more about it or access this training, then get in touch with me at wellbeatcoach.com. Look forward to hearing from you. Take care.